listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. Welcome to the Velvet Vibes podcast. As you know, we're always talking that shit.
You know, he sneaked that button in every time.
We've been recording for a second due to the alcoholism that's going on because we're sipping 500 vodka.
We ain't been drinking that much yet.
Right? But we finna get into it. Matter of fact, got something good for your ear. Sit back and relax and let 500 vodka speak to you.
Why drink 500 vodka? Glad you asked. It's gluten-free, corn-based, and 500 vodka offers 3 outstanding products that are unmatched in the market today. Superior Ultra Premium Neutral and Combo Flavored Vodkas. 500 Coconut Pineapple and 500 Strawberry Lime. Drink sexy. Drink responsibly. Drink 500 vodka.
Now we're back from that early commercial break. Had to let you know that 500 vodka is speaking to us. You can find that in your local Total Wine if you're here in the San Antonio area. Check them out at 500vodka.com. Drink sexy, drink responsibly, drink 500 vodka. Y'all know what to do.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the shit out that goddamn song. I be feeling sexy as hell when I'm drinking that coconut pineapple, bro.
Hey.
Yes.
I feel like I should put an umbrella in that bitch, goddamn. That's coconut in the umbrella, goddamn it.
That's the one. Right
I saw the
Be an island boy for a little bit.
Bumba glad. I saw the grand doctor of 500 vodka on Instagram with a big Cuban cigar in his mouth. Let me know that you got to drink it with class and elegance.
Yeah, it's that pinky up type shit that we trying to tell people.
No wonder my pinky keep doing this.
Automatically.
But looks like we introduced our beverages before we introduced ourselves. You're here with Velvet Vibes Podcast. You know you're here with the Velvet Juggernaut. You know you're here with Sawildchild. Go ahead and throw your hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
Let them know just like that. We got the ScorpionKing in the house.
What's up? There's gonna be some lot of capping in this episode. Barbecue in the middle, though.
It won't be for me. Then we have here, that's right. You're wondering why we saying there's another? Because we got the whole posse at the same damn time. Like, who said that? 2 Chainz?
No.
Future? No. At the same damn time. Lynneopoly, put your...
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Talk to him, Lynneopoly.
I'm back.
It's about goddamn time.
How much 500 vodka you been drinking before we got here?
Look, I'm in a good mood.
Oh, okay.
My cup is sitting in a, pleasant mode. And then especially now that we've been talking about all this madness that's been going on in our Velvet Vibes group on Facebook, if you feel like you're out the loop, that means you need to log on in and find out how me, the Velvet Juggernaut, will be kicking the ass of the whole posse here. Sawildchild, I did make sure to purchase him some Kleenex. I did make sure to purchase a pull-up for Mr. ScorpionKing.
Oh, you got judged.
And for Lynneopoly...
You capping already, right?
For Lynneopoly, I did get her one of those kindergarten mats so she can take a nap after she sees what I'm going to do in the kitchen. They have challenged my skills to see how awesome am I in the kitchen.
Well, I'm going to stop you right there because that's just not going to happen. I'm going to go and get you your personal blue magic so that way...
That's a good recipe.
Whenever you do take this L, I'm pretty sure that'll be of use. You don't need that. So...
You hear this guy?
And then I'm turning around and get you some titty milk because you going to need it from your crying.
Look, I ain't going to need no titty milk. I think later on this month, and we'll have, we're going to put a date on it. One thing I like to do is save the date. No, I'm not getting married just yet, but I am going to teach my future fiance what I can do when I stir it up. What they say, look at the flick of my wrist. Lynneopoly, sweetheart, how does it feel?
Say what now?
That's how much she don't have faith in your cooking. That's why she don't even pay attention.
Oh my God. Let's go ahead and get to it. First off, we're going to do it right this time. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the listeners, the Cookie Lady, Golden Nuts, anybody that needs a shout out. If you're sitting there when you got earbuds in your ear and you're listening, shout out to you. If you're in the gym, shout out to you. If you're on the toilet, shout out to you. If you don't got earbuds in your ear and you're blasting us on the radio, shout out to you. Anybody else that I skipped from the bottom, Loud Podcast, Scoop Grady, y'all know what's good.
What your thirsty ass?
I'm in a good mood.
Obviously.
I ain't drunk nothing so lovely in a while.
Can I say a shout out real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Shout out to Fashion Nova though. Like,
whoa!
I just now jumped on the bandwagon. Like, and
oh yes, indeed.
And I agree. I approve of this. I mean, I haven't gotten like their pants yet.
Breeches.
Cause the few that I got, they didn't fit. So I feel like that's a scam life. I'm like, you can fit Cardi B, but you can't fit me. Mm-hmm. There's a problem.
Well, that's because your badunkerdunk is natural.
No, I mean, but
you gotta think that these young ladies with fake rump shakers, that if you put you ever seen two lollipops together on the table?
I don't even want to know where you going with this.
I mean,
now you imagine putting.
I've never seen that. I said yes. I've never seen.
I don't want to know where you going with.
You feeling that trap?
Sawildchild's going to jump out this conversation for 2.5 seconds.
Think about two boiled eggs on the table with two toothpicks sticking in both of them, and they together. That represent the buttocks, and the toothpick represent the legs. Now, of course, the pants are gonna fit you, but if you have the natural ass, then you have to picture two sausage links.
Scorpion ain't gonna
So
agree.
you trying to say is that the boiled eggs and toothpicks is Cardi B? Cause I played the fifth on that.
We have some of our next topics that we want to get.
I mean, what did Blueface say when they were at the video shoot?
Oh my God.
Was that real? Was that real?
It turned out to be a rumor.
It was just a rumor, or was it? Okay.
Oh, well, let's say this.
Was it something made up, or it was just a rumor that he said that?
It was a rumor that he said that, but that's what I was going to say. If you wonder what we're talking about, they said that Blueface had informed some of his pals that when Cardi B twerked, that she stunk up the room due to her pussy reminding him of a thing called sardines.
Oh, shit.
Now, he did later go to his Instagram and say this is not true, that he never did say that. Or, conspiracy side of me wondered, did he tell somebody and he didn't want that to get out, and it got out, and he said, no, I didn't say that. Yeah. Sometimes when you open your mouth to the wrong, people get the wrong name out.
He don't want them problem with the Migos. That's why he went back and apologized.
So I ain't gonna spread no gossip, but the gossip is there. We'll just call it a rumor. That's
anyway, just on a positive note, Fashion Nova, y'all should try it. Like,
yeah, that sounds better. I don't want to talk about sardine pussies and everything like that. That sounds concerning.
I don't want no Fashion Nova.
Why you saying like
Fashion Nova?
Oh my God! Somebody go get your own.
Fashion Nova. Oh, why haven't they done that?
Yeah, they should do that.
They need you on their marketing team.
Yeah, they need me. I'm just saying.
And I've been thinking a long time why you know how Chili's they be saying, I want my baby back, baby back. I always be thinking why they don't say, I looked them long hips, baby got back.
I'm not playing with you.
They should have put baby got back on that instead of saying, man, I want my baby back. If you go to Chili's, what you do for you twerk. That's what everybody do.
Wait.
Huh?
I've seen people twerking at Chili's before.
See?
And I was like, where did we go to?
I know I dance when I eat, bro. Like when it's good, you feel me? Like
the bands will make you dance.
I get to bankhead bouncing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's delicious. You feel me?
Doing the Drake and stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Your hotline starts swinging.
Catch myself just shimmying for no reason. Like what's going on? But I don't know about twerking though. Like You just get out the booth and just start popping that thing.
Hey, if you ordered, well, hold on, I don't pop that thing. You know what?
Hey, you the one said.
Yeah, you the one brought this up.
Speaking of popping that thing,
oh Lord,
I'm glad you said that because you reminded me of something.
but you don't know what it is.
That's what I thought.
And we was all on that brainwave.
Check this out. Normally, when I tell y'all some news, I just kind of, give y'all an idea. This time, I'm going to read it verbatim. And it's a reason for this. Man accused of dipping his testicles in the salsa. In Maryville, Tennessee, a Tennessee man was jailed on felony charges after appearing to dip his testicles into a container of salsa that a customer had ordered online. The delivery driver allegedly recorded it and posted it online saying, "This is what you get when you give 89 cents tip for almost a 30-minute drive."
Dang.
The guy has been detained and taken in. For all those, I know ScorpionKing don't tip very well. Luckily, he don't order delivery food.
I do too.
You been ordering delivery food?
You don't know me.
Do you too?
Don't be trying to play me.
So
Trying to say you cheap and stuff.
now, Scorp, I just don't want him to have balls in his food. Now, if your bill is $12, if $15, how much you tip?
Well, you want to know?
Because I'm trying to make sure you have balls in your food. Y'all be the judge.
We probably all had that in our food. So,
Damn.
yeah. It's a sad thought.
What did you tip?
You probably got blue magic in yours.
You know what? Because I did order a pizza earlier and I tipped $3. Is that
How
good
much
or
was the
bad?
bill though?
$28.
That's bad, bro.
That's bad.
What you supposed to tip?
So
do
that's-
we eat
that's
balls
like-
pizza?
No, that's like 10%. That's like 10%, just about 10% of the order. But I usually like to do 15 and above. 15 is like the norm because, like, I don't know if you've seen lately at the restaurants. Do you have that right at 15%?
Do you have that much class, honestly? So if you go eat, when you see the bill, before you get the bill, do you already be knowing what you're going to give them, or you actually look at it and then you determine?
I look at it and then determine, especially on top of my service too as well. So I already go starting at 15% depending on the service, and it'll go down or it'll go up or it'll stay there.
This one time I'm gonna give it up for Wildchild having more integrity than I do. When I sit at the table, I do make sure I don't tip trash, but I ain't gonna lie. I just be like, all right, I'm assuming it's gonna be about $30. I'm gonna tip $5. It just be like a staple. I have had those times that I go up, and I have had those times when I put a note to say "fuck you." Lynneopoly, how do you do your tipping?
I do it depends. I mean, it depends if I'm broke or not.
Hey,
You gotta factor that in.
if I went for the 3 for 10 and I got 12, am I tipping? Am I tipping?
I mean, I've not gone to Sonic before because I couldn't tip. And it wasn't because I couldn't afford to tip. The money was on the debit card, and for some reason, they don't take tips off the card.
They don't.
So they need to up. They don't. You can't do it on the screen or nothing. You can't do it.
True.
And you would think they would have that feature by now, but they don't.
So you just put your card in the machine and they just bring you out your food with the receipt. Is it?
Shoot, you can write it on the back of the receipt. I tried.
No.
That money already processed, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I try to do the 15%. If I have it, I try to do a little more. Like a minimum 5 if I have it. If I have it like that, I'm just like, hey, 5.
Exactly.
But
And,
it depends on the cost.
Depending on your meal, 5 is definitely 15% or more. If you go even if you go $30, so $30, 10% of that is about $3, and then 15% is.
And I have had them jolly days when I had a 5. I opened my wallet, I saw a 5, I saw 2 or 3 ones, and I said, I'm gonna go and throw 7. That's not common, but I have gone down that road. But I ain't gonna lie, when I go to a buffet, I'm trash. And the reason I'm trash, it's not
really not doing
it. It's not because they suck. It's just really the only thing you did is you brought my bread and you filled my drink up. A lot of times there ain't no, even though I don't want them to come do a whole stand-up comedy scene at my table, but it really ain't no conversation or nothing like that. They come in, they ask you, do you want some more sweet tea?
Yep.
And then they depart. So
the only time
I will leave $1 sometimes, but sometimes I don't put nothing in a buffet.
The only time, so in that instance, I'll go 10%. Now, if they do stuff like fill my drink up without asking, bring extra napkins to the table without me asking, things of that nature, then I'll go 15 because I only think about it because they don't make much. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in regards to that sense, I'm thinking, hey, they're doing this. They may be supporting the family. They may be doing this. So I'll at least go that route.
Tell me this though.
Have you ever had it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had it where you know you're broke, going out and you're just like, hey, I'm trying to eat, and they're like, hey, can I refill your drink? And you kind of like, hey, stay over there, don't come back because I don't want you doing all this work because I'm not about to tip
great
you.
service, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to give you like $275.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? And the meal was like $28. I'm giving you like $275.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, can you stop being so great, bro? Like, come on, man. Stop being so great, please.
Go help those people.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't need you over here.
Could we please have the
I got water. That should have told you something. I got water.
You gotta ask them, do y'all got some ex-workers from Waffle House in here?
Oh my.
Even if you're at Applebee's.
Oh, man.
Now I had one experience though at Golden Corral where I had a waiter that I think he might have came. He used to work in an elegant restaurant or something. Mm-hmm. And I felt, I didn't know if I was offended or if I felt like this dude was doing too much, but he came to the table and I already knew. I was like, look, I know I'm at Golden Corral, but he was like, this is the most exquisite beverage. What would you like at your drink? I'm like, I get some lemonade. Well, you have the finest of our lemonade. And bow and everything like that. And he was like, would you like another roll? I was like, yes. We have the honey butter. One of our finest. I was like, sir, chill out. You go to Corral.
What's wrong with you?
Please,
First
chill out.
of all, I hope he really didn't sound like that. I'm clowning all goddamn day. All goddamn day, 100%. Second off, man, don't be mad at him for thinking Golden Corral is like a 5-star buffet. Come on, man, don't be mad at him.
I think my brother got me hyped up too because my brother was offended, and his wife was with child at the time, and she had to go to the bathroom. And she was like, hey, where's your bathroom at? And he was like, oh, I'll tell you what, I will show you the restroom. How about you follow me and I will take you? He was like, hold on, bro. You just point at the door. You don't got to take her hand in hand.
Above and beyond customer service, man. Just trying to do that.
Then he offered her that she needs some cotton candy when she come out the bathroom. So we was a little bit concerned about his antics.
I'm not going to play with you.
But
Nah, you should be glad she didn't take the cotton candy. Because he would have been like, cotton candy, sweetie, go, let me see it, Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Butter them rolls. Hey, butter them rolls.
But you know what? Slow news week, so we pretty soon we finna get to the bullshit. But another thing, as we probably know, you might have seen, R. Kelly is out of jail. I ain't gonna stay on this too long because to be honest, I'm tired of talking about that motherfucker. I'm getting to the point that I'm gonna. That name may not be mentioned here too many more times here. Him and Jussie Smollett, because they just eating the whole news up.
Yeah, too.
Yeah. Oh, Smollett out?
Yeah, too.
Oh wow. Well, I'm sure. See, I ain't gonna say.
Now
I ain't gonna say what I think because then we don't have a whole segment on him.
He questionable, but now I'm getting back on the Empire.
Wow. I know R. Kelly. A lady bailed him out the whole way.
That man
saw that.
$100,000.
You gonna get out of jail.
Hey, look, I mean,
They said she did know him though. She met him. I thought it was like just a random woman.
No, they friends.
But did you tell, do you know the money that she used to get him out?
Yeah, tell me about that Lynneopoly. This is the part killed me.
Her daughter passed away in some type of accident or something like that.
Shoot.
And she got a settlement from that.
Wow.
And that's the money she used to bail him out.
No, I have seen. I have seen. He gotta go back to court in a couple of weeks on March the 6th for child support.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But I have seen that they were saying that at first they said she was a Grammy winner. Then it went on to say that she owned a daycare.
I think I saw something like that.
And then she owned several restaurants.
Yeah, they said
right
there's
in
a lot
Chicago.
of funny business going on.
But this man gonna get out of jail. Go back to the McDonald's he started all this stuff from. Stayed in there. They said they got everything, what he ordered and all this stuff.
Of course.
Stayed in there for 2.5 hours.
That's a long chicken.
They said his girlfriend. They said his girlfriend at the time, well, 2 of the victims, as they say, was there when he got bailed out, and they all went to McDonald's. Sat there. Then they left. Then they left McDonald's and went to a cigar club in Chicago.
Well, that's 2 different lifestyles in one day.
Yeah, I was about to feel bad for him. Then he went to a cigar club. Now I'm like, whoa.
You're like, man.
They said he went back to, and then they said he was trying to pick up a girl there.
I know.
At McDonald's.
I know on the documentary. He had picked a girl up in court on the documentary. I was like, God dang, you just. I'm gonna say this. I've already stated how I felt about the situation, but I ain't gonna lie. R. Kelly a cocky motherfucker, because it seemed like every time he get off or whatever happened, he just be just like, I want to just do it again.
They finna let this shit go, man.
I think he, and not get off like that, but I think he be feeling like, oh, that's it, I'm out, and he just do it again, and he don't be just like when it first started, and they first started it back up, and then he was like, it was his birthday or something. He was like, it's my motherfucking birthday. They trying to take me down. They should have been did it. Fuck them or something. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, why the fuck you saying that?
So yeah, he. So speaking of this an interesting topic that I'm looking at Sawildchild to start this one off. We're going to talk about lying.
Why you look at me then?
Oh my God.
See what I'm saying?
No, but this is different. We ain't talking about people that lie for no reason. We're talking about people that lie in a relationship or somebody they talking to, or you got some reason. I want to know what makes a good liar. Like, what skills do you need?
Skills for a good liar.
This was in a group.
God damn.
I seen this in a group. But you said vice versa. That what you put the twist on.
I really think the most important one is just credibility. Like your name has to be good.
Yeah.
Like, so I can't be a lying motherfucker and my name is bad.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody say, hey, you heard that Sawildchild, they were like, oh, yeah, he ain't shit.
Yeah.
So you can't be a great liar, you know what I'm saying, if your name ain't shit.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
So you gotta have a clean or a decent record.
I think you gotta have like a decent record to where if you do say something, or even just, hey, first of all, you gotta be a person of your word. I won't say a man of your word, just a person of your word, because women lie too. So with that being said, I think it's if you have a cred and a rap sheet of, hey, I'm a person of my word. Not only that, my credentials also says that, hey, I'm a person of my word, and I do come through, and I follow through, etc. Then whenever you do tell that lie of choice, whatever that is, then it'll hold weight. It'll hold weight because everybody, as they, like I said, your track record shows is you straight.
What about I'm a Lynneopoly. What about the facial expressions? What skills do they gotta have in that department?
Come back to me. I'm not so sober right now. It's 500.
Yeah, right. I need to get more 500 in my cup. ScorpionKing, what kind of facial expressions they gotta have when they lie?
First off, I mean, it depends on what the lie is. Because some people got different facial expressions for everything.
Do you
when
feel
they come
like
to
you're
lying
skilled in this department?
A little bit. I ain't gonna say all the way. A little bit. I ain't gonna deny it.
Yeah.
I done told some lies. I'm gonna admit it.
You admit it here. Yeah,
I admit it.
But at least ain't nobody saying you nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker.
Yeah.
And they won't let you back.
But yeah, like what I said, you gotta have a clean record, because it's a lot that goes on out here, and people, like you said, go both ways, what kind of lie it is and how you tell that lie, and you gotta back it. You gotta back everything up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a shout out for Jerry Barker in the group. He He one of the lying motherfuckers I know. One of the most lying.
Wow. You gonna believe his name or just leave it?
No, I'm leaving it in there.
Oh wow.
Proceed.
Oh man. I don't even want to know what
Why is
he
he a
did.
liar? What's going on?
I think I told y'all a story about a man that used to come over to my house, and now you know what? I'm gonna leave that story out.
But
Why don't you believe his name and say the story? Like this.
Okay, yeah. I remember I told y'all a story about a gentleman that came over to my house, and his wife would call him. She would call me.
I remember that.
Ask me, have I seen him?
Oh.
And you tell the truth.
And yeah, and I'll be like, oh, he left. And she'd be like, he said he's still at your house. So he get me in the lie. I don't even know I'm in the lie. He ain't even give me my script. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying no way to even be of any assistance.
So in other words, you saying in order to lie for your partner in crime, you gotta have your script ready.
I gotta have my script. I known a few people that did that. My cousin did that to me. Her baby daddy called me and said, put your cousin on the phone. I said, oh, she ain't with me. And I didn't think of it like that. I was just like, oh, she ain't with me. And he was like, oh, really? Ain't this about a motherfucker?
You didn't say, oh, I think I'm seeing her now. That's
So at that point, I started seeing my vision got clear.
I blinked and I see her now. There she goes.
So yeah, I was just like, oh shit. I'm assuming I should have said.
Come think about it. I've lied for a couple of my partners before.
Did you have a script?
Yeah.
No?
I said yeah.
You had to pull the script out. I can't.
Yeah, I think you got to have a script. You got to be prepared. Like,
Yeah.
I be prepared. I don't like to lie because I know I'm bad at it. And if I got to lie on the spot, it's going to be obvious. So I'll be like preparing, like, okay, so this is how it goes. Like, I prepare.
See, I think that's my problem. I think I don't want to compare myself to this person, but I think I lie like Jussie Smollett. And I'm gonna say,
Long as you don't say you gay through part.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. You got some confession.
but I'm gonna tell you why, and I know this and I know better, but I still ain't worth the shit. When the best lie is simple, it just be like, where you was at? I was at the gym. Most people just say a simple lie. I'd be like, cause I was over there, and then
that's where you fucking.
Then the tire went flat. And
Yeah, you doing the extra, bro.
And then,
fucking
we were waiting on the tow truck, and then my phone died. Then after my phone died, I went to the other.
That's really a fuck up when you having your phone died.
Yeah. So you just after a while, then I say somebody scream "Mad Country," and then say, "But like, hold on." Now I'm like, hold on.
Wow.
Terrible.
Yeah. So
You already admitted you.
yeah, see, that's why I don't want to be involved in this department. But so if your homeboy needed help, are you cool on the spot, Wildchild?
Yep.
Like he didn't tell you because you didn't know what was gonna happen. You get a call. Where was Menace?
Yeah. I'm good.
Where was y'all yesterday?
Yeah, we was where we was at.
At the Dairy Queen?
No, where we was gonna be.
Oh, you like the 48, first 48?
Yeah. Yeah, we was out.
Oh my god. So,
We was out. I don't know what you want.
Lynneopoly,
That's a straight answer, right?
We out.
does that answer work? I need to hear one.
Yeah, we need a woman's point of view.
Do that.
What was the question?
When a man when you say, where was you at? And it was like, I was at where I was at. Or,
Oh, you just said I was out?
yeah, we went out.
Well,
That's what you said? I was out?
Well, this is not. I'm technically lying for my homie.
Oh.
So I'm like, yeah, we
His
we
girl
was
hits
out.
him.
Yeah. So the shorty talking to me was like, hey, what was y'all at? I was like, we was out. We was out and about, cooling,
Is that too dry of an answer?
kicking it, hitting it. We hit the
Or would it
streets.
make you have more questions?
I don't know. I don't look like she don't like that answer. Look at her face.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good answer. I mean, it's not. It's doable. It'll get you by. It's not gonna get him by.
See, yeah, that's why.
It's gonna get you by.
That's why. Hey, look, I
You did
covered
the best you could do.
If I didn't have no script, hey,
That's
this was out.
just off the dome.
We was out. I'll let him fill it, and I'll hit him up. I'm like, yo, I just told him we was out.
Because you know what? But
You might want to fill in that blank.
You got a point though, because I already said that I ain't skilled in this department. and then my so-called ad libs make it worse instead of better. Because you know it might be like, where y'all went? Oh, we, you know, cool. We was just chilling. Went out. It was like out where? Just, you know, moving around.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
Oh,
Exactly. That's what he told me, and then I'm like,
no, we chill. Right? Went to go grab something to eat. You know, that was funny.
It makes me wonder. So, if this person's girl is like calling you all the time, asking questions, like, is it gonna make you say, "Hey, you know what? We shouldn't hang out," like, cause you got her calling me?
Yeah,
I just
like,
pick up the phone.
You just will stop.
Exactly.
Would you tell her, "Hey, stop calling me," or you just not pick it up?
I just pick it up at all.
Like, hey, you gotta handle your lady, man. Like, that ain't nothing. So if she's calling me trying to get info or trying to squeeze me for nothing, I'm not gonna pick up the phone. That ain't my place.
To me, that's crazy. Anyway, I don't know why you would call a third party to get information.
Well, if the woman knows that the man is with the third party all the time, then of course they gonna try to secretly squeeze you.
But that's kind of a trash move, because
I know y'all had good fun last night. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what y'all do?
Just like I had people call my
I
had people call my mama before, so it's kind of like, I feel like if I have a problem with my girl, not saying that they got some operation going, but I think the last people I want to ask is like her brother or sisters or something. I just think that's kind of, or you like, I'm gonna call your best friend, because they probably got, they probably have a script. Of course they're gonna say there are people that exist to be like, no, that motherfucker dirty as a motherfucker. He with all the hoes. There are people like that that do, but for the most part, like,
it's crazy that like the ones that tell you the honest truth like that are usually talking to the people that are never gonna leave that person. Like,
facts.
You know what I mean?
That's why I stay out of it.
So it's crazy that the people that are being honest to this person, they're like, oh, I'm not leaving anyway. But then when the person's getting lied to, they're the ones that really wants to know the information so they can go or not. And it's like,
right. So
it's always crazy.
If you're the middle person, then you just stay neutral. As we talked in previous episodes before, just stay neutral. I don't got no loyalty to you. I ain't got really no loyalty to you. But this is who I kick it with. So this is actually where my loyalty lies. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, we was out. We went out to eat, had a drink. You know what I'm saying? No particular places, nothing like that. You don't throw out no names or anything like that, because of the simple fact that you don't be like, hey, I said we went to Burger King, and you said we went to McDonald's, and then now you fucked up. Yeah. No, we just went to go eat, drink.
Yeah, because once you punch the details in there,
you're gonna be in that Isley Brothers scenario.
Like, bro, I thought you knew. Like, you're gonna be in that Kevin Hart, nigga.
You're gonna be Menace to Society. First you said you was at the gas station at 10:30. Then you said you was at the gas station at 11:30.
Did they take that from the Isley Brothers? Or Isley Brothers took that from them? Because when it's like, first you said you was on.
Oh yeah. Menace to Society came first.
Oh yeah,
and then
you talking about
we went to the Sawildchild.
Busted.
Yeah, they sure said it, but yeah, he said that one he said, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. Like I had a homeboy that would, how I said, but he had me beat, that he would do too much. When I was single and I would be going out, he was in a relationship, but instead of him just being like, I can't go, he used to do the famous trick that we all heard of. He tried to get in an argument with his girlfriend, but he would get kicked out. Like, he'll go home and he'll probably do like Chris Rock did, I'm tired of eating chicken. And I don't know.
I want some duck.
Yeah, I don't know what conversation was going on, but he would call me and he would like, guess what, my nigga? I can go, and I can hear glass breaking in the background. Okay. I'm like, you sure you want to go? He's like, hell yeah, it's going down.
It's going down in the background.
Yeah, one we go out, it'd be bad because he'd be looking at his phone the whole time, and he'd be having all these extended text messages, and he'd be asking me, what should I put? What should I put and everything else. So it was just too much. So I was like, I can't roll with this dude. And then he always, every night when we go to the club, he'll purchase himself a prostitute.
Oh.
What?
So I quit running with him.
Wait a minute.
I have a question. Wait a minute. And don't say no names and don't say it was me. Like, but have y'all been aware of somebody getting prostitutes and stuff? If you say you know about somebody who has prostitutes, does that get you in trouble too?
Nope.
Because that means you know. Okay, then
it could.
Cut
I can
off.
see.
Okay.
I can see where you're going with it.
I'm
It
not
could.
gonna say
I'm like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? If I wish, I got my shorty with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I know, Frank, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
Johnny son of a bitch.
Let's go to jail.
Let's not go to jail.
Let's go to jail. I'm ready.
Let's go.
So, Wild Child, have you known anybody to purchase a prostitute? And you can push the live button.
I'm about to go live right now, straight up.
I came across a prostitute. I think I told this story kind of before. I didn't know they were a prostitute, and I was kind of like on that. I don't know if I was on POF or what I was on.
Oh.
But they turned out to be kind of like a prostitute. But then they were like, well, but for you, this is free. And I was like, well, but for me, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The internet is a great motherfucker.
Yeah. It was weird. It was one time we were on the phone talking. He was like, oh yeah, me and my girl are doing it right now. And I was like, and he's like, yeah, I'm like, what? You want to get off the phone? Like, you're good?
Wait a minute.
You're really talking normal right now.
Yeah.
That sounded like it was a trash experience for him.
It might not have been that good here on the phone with you.
Look,
That's weird.
You shouldn't be able to even speak. Even as a man, I don't think I can just be like, what's good? Like,
I can.
oh my gosh.
I sure will.
It's wild stuff.
And I am the wild child. He's like,
Hold on.
hey,
Wait a minute.
what's going on?
You talking about on the phone and doing some other activities?
I mean, are you answering real questions? Or are you halfway listening and just saying, yeah, that's right?
I'm half-assing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna go full listen mode.
Nah,
You know what though?
I've done that before. I just been like, what's good? Cool, I'll be there.
Here's
But
the
I ain't
thing.
never just been like, so how's the weather?
You know what's funny though? For a man, it actually would work in regards to it takes your mind off of nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it actually will work if you do go full 100% listen mode, and then you just in there going, you know what I'm saying, Honda in the pussy. You feel me? I'm just saying, it'll work. I'm just letting you know. You go Street Fighter.
Is he Honda the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that Street Fighter. That's that Street Fighter. You go Street Fighter in the pussy. You know what I'm saying? So it may work. So guys, fellas, if you do answer the phone or something that can keep you occupied while you in that thing, I would recommend it.
I told you my trick on it anyway. I just think about baseball, oatmeal, cream pies, and stuff like that, and it just make you.
Yeah, you gotta
Just think about.
you gotta think about something different, especially if you're a man that likes to perform.
Yeah.
Like,
Think about something else. Don't think about what's actually going on, and you'll be all right. But we ain't gonna avoid that question. Have you known somebody that purchased a prostitute?
you know what?
Nope.
I can't think of one right now. I know quite a few people, so
No.
if somebody pops into
You were
mind,
unaware that they do that.
yeah, somebody pops into mind, then I'll definitely say something. But
See,
as of
my-
now, I can't think of no
My
one.
homeboy, he offended other people because he told me that he said he learned to purchase prostitutes from the U.S. military.
Oh shit! Wait,
And he
what branch was he in? Oh my god!
I don't know,
No, we ain't gonna talk about it.
he just said if you are
We ain't
if
gonna
you
talk about it.
were in the U.S. military, you know about this prostitute life.
See? Wait a second.
But you know
so
what,
is
though?
that porn, that army porn, have y'all seen that? When people be in Afghanistan and Iraq and stuff, and they be getting those.
Wait a minute.
There it is. Because
Gotta come back to
hey, FYI, when you go overseas, like prostitutes are like you go to Germany or something. Prostitutes is like $60.
Yeah,
You probably can get you a whole good time for $60.
I want to hear about this military pornography. I never
Yeah,
heard
I
of
need
this.
to hear that. I need to hear
What
that.
happens on this?
I mean, it's what it sounds like. It's basically what it sounds like. It's some military people.
Now here's my question:
Sonic Boom.
Is it the women? Because okay, so this is what I think of when I hear like army porn. I hear like or military porn. The thing I think of is like the women they left because they mans is overseas and or vice versa.
Yeah,
The man's left, because the woman's overseas, and they trying to get their rocks off, so they just say, "Hey, might as well get paid for it. At least it's not, just doing it for free."
look,
You got a
That's the
whole
only thing I
story
can
and
think of.
scenario.
That's the only thing I can think of, y'all. Don't judge me.
That is not okay. So I'm talking about the army, the military people that are actually over there, overseas and everything, and they find some family that's over there. They say, "Hey, we have army money," And so they say, come with us. The people come with them. They make a porn in Afghanistan or Iraq or wherever they're at.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, and so it's like, to me, I was always thinking like, hey, this is fake. But now, I'm like, the fact of you saying this is probably, it was real. This is real.
And if you are active or used to be in the U.S. military, I'm not saying
no offense.
Yeah, no
Hey,
offense.
shout out to the troops, though. We love y'all, though.
You gotta do what you gotta do over there, bro.
Please and thank you. I know it's a hard time over there, especially with everything that's going on, so we're gonna shout y'all out for real.
I'm not saying that's what happens every time with everybody, but this guy, that's what he said. He said, if you're in the military, you know about this. We went to the club, we left the club, nothing happened. It was just one of those regular nights. Everybody went and had drinks, everybody went home empty-handed.
Yeah.
I felt the need to just go to bed. He felt the need to go onto this website called Backpage. Now,
is that so? Pause.
This was my first time really seeing it.
Is Backpage still around, or did they shut it down?
Some people say it's shut down. Some people say it's still back on.
I think so. I might have to check that out.
This is my only this is my only honest moment on the internet. I could truly say I've never gone on that website, but the only time I seen it was when my homeboy went on there, and I was like looking over his shoulder, and he was like, "Yeah, so you just go on here, you just pick one," and then he did it, and then they had called him, and he left.
What?
He got a ride, and he just left, and then the next day he was like, "It was a successful afternoon."
Wait a second. Is Backpage like Craigslist?
Yes.
Like, can you get a couch on there too, or it's just for sex?
Yeah,
Just for sex.
You can get a couch.
It's just for sex, or you get
Backpage just for sex.
Yeah, I was just
just for the ski-tastic.
Yeah.
Just to be
You can
ski-tastic.
buy.
That's what it's for.
You just
Women.
go in there and say, "I need a service."
Or you can buy. It's basically a prostitute page.
what?
Yeah, it'd be like that.
The weird thing though, because he told me this wasn't his first time doing it, and he said that it's a good thing we don't release names.
Right.
Yeah.
Soon after that, his girlfriend or wife or whatever, she felt a strange itch.
Oh wow.
Oh,
True story. She had a strange situation. They had to get themselves a pill or two.
okay.
He did find himself kicked out the house again.
Okay.
And that's what happened. So, and the thing about it, it was just my first time even seeing it. And he said he'd been doing it.
Right.
And he was like, you just got to take that gamble. But I was like, I looked at it as, that's the first time I ever heard of it. And then look what I heard. Just that quick.
Wait a second. Do you know if he wore a condom?
Luckily, I wasn't there. And I didn't ask for no details. I'm assuming if he had one on, it melted
Oh.
during the
Wait a
intercourse.
minute.
We not. Wait a minute. I'm not about to fuck with you.
Wait a minute.
Melted condoms. That shit's funny as hell. That shit's funny. Like when you think about the shit, like that's funny as hell.
I told you about my other homeboy that he got burnt by a girl, and then he went and he took a pill, and he went back and hit it again.
But FYI, confirmation. Backpage is still around. Capricia confirmed.
Oh my god!
Is she on it right now?
No, she just confirmed it. She just confirmed it. I just want to throw that out there.
I'm
throw it out there.
I ain't gonna get no names, but I know a lot of people on Backpage.
But there's some legit
Workers or people that just go shopping on there.
No,
People that actually
that's
that's
selling.
That's selling, you know.
Selling.
And we ain't talking about that
He said-
ganja, that ganja.
He said I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. I'm just
Oh,
playing.
shoot.
But
Shit.
that's my stuff. Yeah.
So there was an issue in the group that we did not solve.
Uh-oh.
Now, we've been wanting to know, and I think I saw everybody answer. I need a clean answer on this. What caused the most beef
I already gave you my answer.
between Monopoly,
Hell no.
Uno, Spades, or Dominoes? I don't know if you saw this.
I need the reason.
I didn't, but I can tell you though.
Spades, Dominoes, Monopoly.
Come on, Wild Child, agree with me.
It's house rules. Like so, everybody has their different way to play shit, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
I think that's the 100% problem.
How many times have you went to somebody's house and as soon as they pull out whichever one of these games it is, the first thing they say is how we do here?
Yeah, it's house rules. It's house rules. Nobody wants to play the actual way the game is goddamn played.
How come
Everybody
you
wanna
never
have house rules.
How come you never meet somebody that plays it the exact way you play it? Like, how does that not ever
When you
happen?
come to their house, they pull it out and they say how we play.
And it
Yeah,
never ends up how you play? Like, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I asked
For
for
real.
how you play, 'cause I
Yeah.
play different.
And you know what? The bad thing is every game have rules, and you should think. I bet white people just go to each other's house, pull out Monopoly, and they just play.
Right.
We come over there and we be like, even if it's me, you might come over here and I might pull a board out and be like, see what we do. It shouldn't be that. It should be like, you know how to play, we all know how to play. Even Uno is a simple game. There's this argument that's been going on for the longest. Can you put draw 2? What is it? Can you put draw 4 on top of draw 2? I say no. You put a draw 2, and you put another draw 2, and another draw 2, but some people would drop a draw 2, and then somebody drop a draw 4 on the draw 2.
What?
Right.
Who agrees with that?
I don't agree with
That's
that.
trash.
I don't agree with that.
Me either. I disagree.
Yeah.
I don't agree with
Have you seen people?
Scorp, I have a feeling you agree. You approve this.
I've actually never seen it happen.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that like you drop a and the thing about it, you be shocked because you would drop a draw 2, I drop a draw 2, and I'm like, oh, we eating them up, and then the next person drop a draw 4, and I'm like, well, that would have been cool, but hold on, we don't do that.
Do y'all do doubles?
Yep, stacking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You do that? Oh, okay.
I play that way. So like if you have like 3 5s, you play all 3 of them 5s at one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've done that before.
I approve that. I don't play like that all the time, but I approve of it.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't play that way all the time either, but I do approve.
Some people never heard of blowing your checker when you play checkers and you don't jump. I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
the Mississippi rule.
I agree with that too.
Wait, say that again?
Like we playing checkers, and if you have a jump and you don't take the jump that you miss, I take that one and I blow it and I take it off the board.
Oh, I ain't never heard of that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, you're not supposed to blow it, but yeah.
It's called a Mississippi blowjob. You take
I don't know.
Oh,
What?
I don't know about that.
Are we editing that part out?
hell no, we ain't editing it out. Nope.
Well, I'm gonna go firm. That's what Jug do. He do the Mississippi blowjob. ScorpionKing don't do that.
You just agreed. You said I approve of
You
this.
just agreed on
No.
You just agreed on
Hell to the no.
You threw your stamp out there already.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You said, yeah, that's a Mississippi thing. Yeah, we gon' leave
I
that in
accept
there.
all that except that blowjob shit. I don't know.
Nah, you do the Mississippi
that.
blow too.
No.
You see, the two Texans were like, we don't know what y'all talking about.
We know nothing about that.
So let me ask y'all this. I want to answer one for everybody, and I want to know why. I'm gonna say Monopoly. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna say for me, it's been Monopoly, but I will acknowledge that I think the bigger problem is probably Spades. But for me, it's been Monopoly. Like anytime I've played Monopoly, I done seen it. Loan money, you out, but you could come back in if you pop me some popcorn.
Yeah.
Like, what is this rule? Like, so it been other stuff. You know, you can let me borrow your video game. It just be stuff not.
Give me a real dollar.
Yeah.
Like what?
Give me a real dollar if you order pizza on my account. It just be people doing stuff. I'm like, you can't do this. So I'm a
Yeah. Spades is definitely not a problem for me. I actually find a lot of common ground in Spades, but Monopoly is what it is. I'm like, yo, I give you Park Place for $750, like, and those two properties right there, like.
Why on Monopoly when people do shenanigans, don't nobody say nothing? They be like, all right, I'll tell you what. If you give me half of the cheeseburger, I'm gonna let you come back in and get my properties. And don't nobody say nothing. And they come back and I be like, what is this? And they're like, cause you know how when we play, cause this a McDouble. So I like, hold on, I don't care what that, you can't do this.
My problem arises when you offer that person half a cheeseburger, but you offer me a popcorn. Like, no, like I need to have a cheeseburger too.
That's a fat ass syndrome right there. That's a fat ass syndrome.
I got problems.
That's a fat ass syndrome.
I'm just gonna take you right there. That's a fat ass syndrome.
Problems.
Scorpion never had it like this.
No, who y'all?
That is a
y'all
fat
playing
ass
with?
syndrome. That's a fat ass
Shit
syndrome.
like that.
That's straight up fat ass. Uber fat ass right there.
No one.
That's just a person that's hungry as hell right there. Like, oh, you ain't gonna even take the popcorn. Like you out for the whole goddamn McDouble over here, but you gonna give me some goddamn popcorn. That's a fat ass syndrome.
No, I get mad too though, like because I was the youngest growing up. So not growing up, but I'm the youngest. So anyway, they always like tried to get me out the game because I didn't know what I was doing. So they would be like, okay, so we're gonna buy this person's property for $500, and then when it came to me, it's like, okay, I'll buy your property, but I'll give you $1. And I'm like, what?
Oh, so they try to lowball.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be out the game no matter what.
Yeah, because you the one with the less shit.
Yeah,
but I'm saying we're in the same boat, and they're like, I'm gonna give you 500. I'm gonna give you $1.
They just didn't like your ass.
Yeah, so you can get out of here. Like just get out.
Shout out to Ace Dollar for doing it.
Yeah,
anybody
and
else
Adrian, that was her
for being a part of that. Oh my god, what's been an issue for you, Scorp?
Spades and dominoes.
Yeah. Why? What have you seen over them 2 games?
Oh, you get real serious.
TLC matches.
Well, you know, in dominoes, you know, you got to slam dominoes on the table, get your point across. Then with spades, you got some people I done seen
stand up and everything.
Smack the shit.
First of all, don't slam on a nickel though in dominoes. Don't slam on a nickel. That ain't even real money. That's some change. Don't even slam on the goddamn nickel.
You know, you playing spades. You got to stand up and slap the card on the table, and flip the card over and do all that. Yeah.
No, I'm like, y'all don't even know what this is no more.
I'm not gonna lie.
We playing Scrabble now.
I'm not gonna lie. When you running train though, in spades though, when you and your partner running trains,
oh my, that sounds tricky.
It get like that.
Yeah,
it really get like that. Like me and my homie back. Shout out to my boy back in the military. Bro. I ain't gonna say his name out there, but shout out to my guy. We used to play spades in the military, and hey, we used to. People would want to play us because we was that goddamn cold. But we when we was running like a Boston on these things, boy. Yo, it'd go all the way down. And he was like, that's my, and then he would have like the last books. So he just be like, give me that.
Slamming down.
Give me that shit. Like, hey. And I was like, yeah, we running this. When you start running shit, it just gets like that.
See, I'm going to tell you another reason that, you know, this is one of them things. You know how they say that thing that make you lose your black card? I don't know how to play dominoes or spades before you say kill. Before you say kill yourself.
Oh shit!
Zoom in on me and all that.
Hold on.
You should be ashamed. I've been playing dominoes since 4.
Hold on. Go say that again.
I don't know how to play spades or dominoes.
Boy, do y'all see this shit right here? Y'all see this shit right here? This nigga don't know how to play shit.
So yeah,
this shit yourself.
Yeah, you literally lost all kinds of respect. Yeah, just choke yourself real quick. Just put your hands around your neck gently.
But I'm gonna tell you this. One of the reasons, like, I used to play spades and it just had been so long I don't even remember how to play. But when I would try to learn, just how they always say when you tell a black person I don't know how to play spades, and they be like, you don't know how to play spades. Even when the times when somebody try to teach me how to play spades, they be like, all right, it ain't serious. It's just practice. I'm gonna just, they pass the cards out, and then if it be more than one of us, they be like, you dumbass bastard. That's why your mama should have killed your ass. Should have had a abortion. I be like, wait a minute. I be like, I don't know what this mean. I don't know what this game. Now go somewhere and cut your throat, nigga. I be like, hold on. I'm just trying to learn. So.
Oh my gosh. What games did you play growing up? Candyland?
Yeah,
or did that go bad too?
Yeah, we got in a fist fight.
I'm still looking for somebody to play some spades with. I ain't found nobody yet here in Texas play spades.
I know how to play spades. What you play?
What the hell you mean? You got two people right here that just said they know how to play spades. You ain't found nobody to play with.
No, because you asked this Mississippi dude. That's why.
I already know he can't play.
Hold on. But if y'all teach me and don't scream
I already know he don't know how to play.
You know what? I can do that.
And don't scream at me.
I got all the patience in the world.
That's great. He can be on your team, Walcha. We'll just see him right here, Scorp. It's cool.
Since you gonna scream at me,
I don't got time for it.
Yo, wow. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel you though. But if I know it ain't for like bragging rights or nothing, then I'm like, all right, I'll just play.
I'm just trying to learn.
Hey, if it's some motherfuckers that's talking shit, I'm like, hold on, Bill. Yeah. I gotta bring my real space partner.
Yeah, I'll just be a cheerleader during that game.
Yeah. But if it's just playing, we can do that.
You know what? I think that's why I talk so much shit with Uno. Because that's like, I'm like, look, I don't play spades, I don't play dominoes. I can play this game, so I'm finna talk that shit. So,
first of all, I don't even know how you talk shit in Uno. Like,
oh, hell.
Like, I'm not saying that I don't know, but like, Uno is just like all about a game of chance. Like, with dominoes and spades, you can actually kind of put some numbers to it.
Now, I will say this. With dominoes, I know what you do. I just don't know why you do it. I do know that you put the stuff on the board. If I see a 3, I connect the 3 to the 3.
But you got to think about what that next person could have.
You got a strategy.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what else going on, but I know that the basic is this number connects to this number. Hey. Boom. But see, when I done that, since that's all I knew, I was just like, connect the dots. And I was like, you dumbass motherfucker, fuck the game up. I was like, oh, sorry.
And next person slams down their domino.
You know how to play domino?
Yeah, I play real good.
Okay, you count by nickels or 10?
I do both.
Both?
Yeah, but nickel.
You start off the game. First of all,
You got a 10 to get in.
Oh yeah, you got a 10. You got to get
10
10
to get
put your name
in.
on the board.
Yeah, 10 to get
I
in.
know.
10
Yeah.
put your name on the board, and then after that, some people play nickels. I played 10 and above. I played all that shit. Yeah, like when there's no fives involved, like you got to score 10, and that's it. 10
That's
top.
rough, but
Yeah, it get like that. It get like that. So,
I got one more question.
hey, wait, hold on. I got to get y'all these comments. So, Del Rio Claudia said she definitely enjoys spades, but people in San Antonio don't like playing spades. And
Man,
then-
ask somebody. Y'all want to have a game night? Y'all trying to have a game night?
hey, for real, hey,
Hey, I
we
got the
tryna-
cards on deck. I got the
We trying to
balls
have a
on deck,
Velvet
too.
Vibes podcast game night. For all the people that's around, we
I
gonna
got the
put
cards
this
and
on there, and
dominoes.
Yeah, ask them if
it can
they
go
down.
down. Yeah, it can go down. Velvet Vibes game night. What y'all think?
Yeah.
But and then
Comments racking in. And
lovely
look, I can't
me
play
said
lot
she
of
a beast
stuff,
in Uno.
But hey,
Lovely me
ask
said
them
she's a
what's
beast
up
in Uno.
with Hungry Hippos though.
Who's-
Why the fuck is you talking about hungry hippos?
Cause I beat that ass in it.
First of all, I'm grown.
Okay, so
I'm grown.
So Velvet's
I'm grown
gonna be
as hell.
getting the chips and dip.
Right.
We all
right,
gonna be playing.
Right.
Like,
He
that's-
gonna be the commentator
okay.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that.
and the DJ
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
and
Yeah,
the,
I-
and the
DJ.
bar-
DJ.
and the bartender.
Oh look, cause I could
I don't trust them bartending.
hold on, but hold on. You can picture me. Looks like we have ourselves a good game. Somebody just drew a spade down. We got Sawildchild coming back from an injury. Just dropped the spade.
Oh,
man.
That'll work.
That'll work for you. That will work for you.
Oh my.
It sure will.
Hey, we just. Oh
Even though
my
you don't know
god.
nothing about spades,
Yeah,
you can definitely do that.
see, that might be the problem though. It'd be like, oh, looks like we've got here Lynneopoly with the 3-point. She's at the 3-point line. Oh, spades.
All right.
I think that was a home run. Wayne Gretzky with the spades. Like,
No.
what sport is this?
Have y'all ever heard of skip boat?
Yeah.
Skip a boat?
Skip bow. Bow.
I ain't never heard of it. Like,
Oh, somebody dropped
I've
it?
seen it.
I played it.
I've seen it, but I haven't never played it. But
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's like it's cards, and
Yeah.
they got like it's like blue with like the white writing that says skip bow or something like that.
I can play Operation too.
Oh my god.
What's wrong? Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know. Jug sound old as hell right now. He sound old as fuck.
Okay, speaking of old as hell, because we got to move to the next
I've
topic.
been playing to some of these games.
Bro, you kidding me?
Here go to the next topic. I want the honest truth. Now, we ain't 20 and we ain't 19 no more. Do y'all, I was thinking about this. Do y'all think y'all still can fight?
Bro, I ain't even trying to fight.
Yeah, that's what I want to, like, just think about it. If some shit really went down, everybody talk about what you would do, but if some shit really went down, I want to hear this from everybody. Do you think you could fight?
Bro, I'm not fighting, bro. I'm just gonna shoot you, motherfucker. Straight up.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up. We ain't even talking about no fighting.
Oh man, it ain't no fighting no more.
Because look,
Have y'all ever even been in a fight? Like, not potential fights, like actual fight.
I had once and I was
that's,
Velvet?
but being grown, no.
yeah, if you actually ask Scorp, actually, that's what I'm known for, fighting. Everybody knew me because I was just fighting all the time. I was,
Were you actually fighting, or was rumored that you about to fight?
I was there. He was actually fighting.
He seen me throw
True
somebody in the
story.
dumpster.
I was just forget to. He threw somebody in the garbage can and closed the lid on it, and then pushed it down the road.
Oh my god.
Was that person you? Because you seem like
that
you
person
attached.
wasn't me. I
No,
was
he was
standing there
there.
laughing.
Oh. I was like, what?
I'm not gonna
Something
give
wrong
his
with y'all.
name, but he is in the Velvet Vibes.
Oh yeah, the dude in the group, in the
Yes.
Velvet Vibes group.
We going live in the group, so be calm.
Somebody in the
gentle.
Velvet Vibes group. You remember when I thought
We're not gonna give his name out.
Be gentle.
But check this out. I'm gonna be honest. I think we all envision I'm finna kick somebody's ass. You get old and you get the grumpy, but I'm finna come out there. We don't want to fight nobody. Like Pimp C said, you don't. We getting all this money. You don't want to fight nobody. I will say this: back pains is a motherfucker. When I wake up, I hear how we said that it'd be a whole shootout in a microwave.
Yeah.
That's how my kneecaps sound when I get up in the morning.
You stupid as hell.
So.
You stupid as hell.
I think the only benefit that I do have still working for me is half the time I do think about kicking somebody's ass. It's mostly people around my age anyway. So you be at the gas station and the motherfucker cut you in line. He out of shape too. I'll be like, we gonna be out of shape. Now I can throw down for 30 seconds. I'll beat your ass in 30 seconds. But if you want to give me we gonna do WrestleMania, I don't want to do that. Cause I've been in an hour fight in the Mississippi where nobody wanted to break it up.
Oh my god.
And I'm looking like Triple H, getting up, sweating. Fuck you.
You look like Rakishi
Yeah.
out here. mankind and stuff.
I had to get Socko on him real quick.
Socko, wait, what?
What about you, Scorpion?
What other signs though have you like realized like, hey, I'm getting kind of older? Cause it was some post in the group like I was gonna respond, and I was like, man, this person's gonna be in a whole heap of trouble, and I was like, wait a second, a whole heap.
Hey,
I thought I was really saying something.
There's some old ass sayings out here. That, you know what I mean? I'm like,
she can tell you, I be saying britches.
We ancient and goddamn motherfucker mummified.
Yeah. And I was like, man, that's.
I done said that a few times. A whole heap of trouble. I be like, cause sometimes I say stuff and I mean it, but then when I hear it, I'm like, man, I did you? I be like,
That's old.
I be like, oh shit, I gotta get up. Let me put my britches on. You're like, your britches?
Goddamn right.
Your britches?
Y'all remember that saying? You write them checks that your ass can't cash.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of my motherfucking shits, ain't they? One of my shits, boy.
My
age.
daddy say, what is it? You don't believe fat meat grease?
Oh yeah, I heard that before. You don't believe fat meat grease?
You know, somebody told me that. I don't remember who that was, but somebody told me that. I was like, what the fuck? You know what? I know who it was. Shout out to her. I actually know who it is.
Yeah,
I actually know who it
country
is.
people just be saying stuff don't make no sense. You don't believe fat meat grease, do you? What?
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that means.
I remember when I was young, my stepdaddy, he was not a bright man.
Yeah.
And he used to fuck up all the sayings. And I never will forget that I came home from school and my bedroom was a mess. And when I went in there, he had pulled all my shit out. And he was like, you need to clean this room. All this stuff don't make no sense. You remember when they tell you, out of all these toys, pick your top 10. Huh? Your parents did tell you that? No. Pick your top 10 toys that you play with. You're going to keep them. We're going to put the rest of them in the trash. No. Then he told me, he said, now, you know how they say it's a rule of thumb. I don't know if you ever heard that. He said, now, this is going to be a rule of thumb in this house. And then I was in junior high, and I was like, hold on, I don't want to wear thongs. That's not what I want to do.
Hey, FY, hey, my homegirl Misha, she was like, hey, don't question none of them sayings. Just continue saying them.
Yeah.
You don't question none of them motherfuckers. Don't question none of them. Just keep on rolling them hoes. Yeah. Hey, they gonna live through. They live through us. You pass them on to your youngins, you know what I'm saying? And they keep going. Straight up. Hey, I believe with that, 100%.
Yeah, my son know what britches is.
You remember the one they say, look who called the kettle black?
Oh, yeah.
Pot called the kettle black.
Yeah.
Catching the cow by the tail.
Oh, when you walk in somebody's house, them old folks' house, you don't say hey. They like, what, the cat got your tongue?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
You have to say, you gotta say something. But to the owner, sometimes they be in the back of the house, and you gotta go back there and be like, hey,
hi to everybody in there.
That's what I used to live in my grandma's house.
And they have to come back there with
I had every day from school. I'm like, come on now. I gotta speak every time I come in the house.
Yeah, right.
This is
like you can't speak.
You better announce yourself.
I got homework to do. I don't have time for all this speaking.
It don't take nothing but like 15 seconds to walk and say hi. You better shut right there.
I wave now.
Yeah. Hey, as long as you say something, because folks be, and the thing about it, I done seen it so many times, especially out in the country. You go in somebody's house, they don't just that fast. They don't like you. You could come. You come to Mississippi. You could walk in and just say you walk in Mississippi and you just sit on the couch, and then I go in the back and I'm like, hey, and they're like, who is that? And they're like, oh, that's my friend. And they're like, I can't wait till that motherfucker leave. He got an attitude. I'm like, oh, you don't.
So how do y'all feel about that?
I got an attitude already. He can't speak.
No, but how do you feel about that? If somebody comes in your house, do they need to speak to you, or are you like, I don't care? It's cool.
You got that right. You got to speak.
You got to speak.
Got house.
I mean, if I gotta go to your house, you could be right.
Man, I don't care. You see me right there on the couch.
You could just ignore you.
Yeah, just ignore me. You don't see me. I mean, unless I speak to you. If I give you that mumble, hey, that's my genuine hey. Like, just imagine I said it like, hey.
She just
that's how I be speaking.
Like, if I walk into your house and you're renting, whatever the fuck you're doing, I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
Yeah.
But it is your
place.
It's your place.
Yeah.
There's no way that I walk in and not say hey to the person that is here.
Yeah.
And everybody that is in there. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna disrespect my household, then you need to get the fuck out. What the fuck you doing?
Because you know what? There have been times that I bring a friend home, and my mom can tell you or anybody, and then just say, it'd be fast, and I didn't think it was no need to speak. So my friend come in, sit on the couch. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna change my shirt. And then when we leave, then when I come back, who was that earlier? Oh, my homeboy. Don't bring him back here. He can't speak.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I was like, oh, I just told him to sit right there till I come back. And like, yeah, tell him he ain't welcome in this house. I'm like, oh. So then when I start being like, oh, this is a thing. Don't play that shit down there.
I think like it gets carried away. Like, you know, like how Scorp said, you just do a wave. Like, to me, that's good enough. Just a wave.
I saw you. You saw me.
Some people be like, top of the morning. How was your lunch? How was it? It's like, hey, I was watching TV.
Yeah,
like,
don't need no speech.
Yeah, I don't need no speech. Like, if you're doing it because you think it's just required, like, it's cool. Like, so.
I hear y'all. I hear y'all on that. But, and the thing about it, I do agree with that. Because if I'm watching TV or I'm doing something, you could just give me still acknowledge me. But I'm in my show. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't like them motherfuckers that they walk in and they be like, what you doing? You see what I'm doing. I'm playing the game. And they'll be like, oh, you must be off. Yes, I'm off.
Who are you here to see?
Yes, I'm off, and yes, I'm playing the game. Oh.
Do you think you need to go find the person in the house?
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta find them?
Yeah.
If it's you, like, if somebody's there, like, okay, Wildchild, let's just say you are dating somebody. Y'all living together. All right. And her friend comes over. You think she needs to come to the back and say, hey, what's going on?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
You agree?
Here's, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. Like, and my friend Misha, she just said it. She was like, if I pay all the bills in this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Like, I pay all the bills in this bitch, and you don't come say hi to me, and you walk into my place that I pay all these bills that I work hard for. I work hard for it.
Yeah. You gotta get a hi. That adds into the bills.
At least say hi. At least goddamn say hi. Hey, hello. Let me at least see your face. Because I don't want to not know who the fuck is not in my house. You feel me?
That you pay for. Yeah.
That I didn't pay attention to, that I didn't know, that may have not known, and then they end up doing some extra shit to my crib. You get what I'm saying?
I know folks with a trailer.
Yeah.
I know folks with a trailer, and you know most trailers just go straight. Like, you come in and it just goes straight, and you gotta go down that straight hall all the way back there. And if grandma, big ma, whoever back there, and you go back there and peck on her, hey, this me. How'd you want to say, hey, oh, how you been?
Yep.
Cool.
That's it.
Cool.
That's all you need. Yep.
Peck on the door.
You gotta at least know who the motherfucker is. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care who walks in this motherfucker, just as long as they speak to me.
I did this not long ago. I was in Mississippi, Thanksgiving, and we went to Scorp's house. When we walked in, his mom had like shot off to the back or something. I was just like, where's she at? You know, she hit the corner. I was like, oh, hey. I have to make sure that, yeah, it's me, and you saw me, and I saw you, and I acknowledge you. I ain't gonna just go plop somewhere.
It's basically the same way we go to Golden's house too.
Oh yeah.
Mostly when we go to his house, everybody mostly outside.
Yeah.
Then they say, oh, he in the house, gone up in there.
Yeah, you gotta go
you
find him.
Knock on the door and then just gone up in there. The mom in the living room, speak to his mom. Just say he either in the backyard or he back down the room. Mm-hmm. Same way if you go to his sister's house. Most everybody in the living room and the kitchen.
Folks get mad when you don't eat downstairs too. Like, you come to somebody's house and they be like, you want a plate? Oh, I'm full. You know, raggedy motherfucker.
You know what?
Yes, I'll have a plate.
I just had that happen. I went to them.
Yeah, they get mad. You say no. They be like, oh, you don't eat this? You too good now?
Yeah, man.
I love neck bones. Give me some.
I went out of town, man, and like, I know it's a disrespect if you don't, if you're offered something and then you decline it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a form of disrespect. I don't care how full you are or anything like that.
You just take the plate.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, especially like if it's your first time in the household. Like,
it's tough.
It's tough.
I promise. One time I went to.
That's why people think I'm a jerk. I don't be doing stuff on purpose. I just don't know no better. Like,
and that's
I was raised by TV. Like,
if you come in my house and I offer you something to eat, even if you're full or whatever the case,
just say yes. I'll take it.
Be like, hey, I just ate, but I'll take something.
Yeah, for later.
And that's if you're gonna offer it, then I gotta either take it to go or something. But like, they don't know. But you have to You have to be cordial because they're coming out of pleasantries out of their own home, trying to feed you, and they're trying to make sure that they're being the best hospitable people that they can be. So that's the only way to go. So like, I really literally just went somewhere out of town, and I got offered. I was lit as hell, and literally the next day I got offered something to drink, like shot of Trump. Now,
shit. You got that sip.
Now me and tequila don't get along at all.
You said, sure, give me something.
Like, that's my Achilles heel, for real.
Yeah.
But because that was my first or second time in this people's household, I was like, sure, why not? Let's do it.
I know you.
And then now, when I go back,
Yeah.
they already know. They were like, hey man, hey, that guy at Sawildchild, he's what's up. He's family now. He can come back. And now it's nothing. It's nothing now. Going forward. You gotta get accepted first.
See, I guess because I've never been worried about being accepted. I was just like, accept me. Don't. I'm around. Like, I'm not.
And I understand that. But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
though.
when you're around, like, so I'm with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that is already accepted in this household. So you don't want to be that friend that's not accepted because they brought you here. So if they brought you here, even at that point, whether you wanted to be there or not, if you rolling with them or not, or whatever the case may be.
It's to give them a good impression
just
too.
to
like,
give them,
yeah,
hey,
for them.
not only is this person's good, everybody that's around him is also good character and good people.
Yeah,
so
I done brought
that's
people.
just the best way to do it.
And they leave and they decline and they be like, what's wrong with them? They got an attitude?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they fool. And I'm like, they must got an attitude. I'm like, they're fool.
Yeah, it's not even about the fool part. Yeah, you definitely very well can be fooled. But if you give like the answer of like, yeah, I'm just fooled, then it's just that. If that's just it, then it's hard. Be like, nah, you know what, I just ate. But if if there's anything, like, you got to give another option.
I went to 2 barbecues.
They don't feel disrespected.
I went to 2 barbecues and a fish fry back to back one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was at a barbecue. Somebody hit me up and was like, what you doing? We barbecuing. And I was like, I'm at a barbecue. And it was like, come through. And I had ate where I was at. And then I went to the other barbecue. I showed up full from the prior barbecue. Yeah. I made a plate, kicked it for a while, dipped from that barbecue. And then I had some other family members who was like, we having a fish fry. So now I got a plate wrapped up in the car, and now they said, you want some fish? We frying fish and stuff. Now I got that plate. I took them all.
But then now you take all these plates.
I ain't even want
and
them.
they be like, he took the plate, and now he's the greedy one that took the plate. It's like, to me, I feel like it's so many errors you can make that I just don't be making no moves. Like, I just say, I'm not going to do nothing.
But here's the thing. If it was offered, so I'm not even trying, I'm just there. Like, but if it's offered to you.
Yeah. Then.
Like, it's not saying that.
Yeah, that's when you be greedy. That's when you be greedy, when you not
just show up and try to
like,
take stuff.
hey, you got any extra fish left or something like that? Yeah. No, but if it's offered, like, hey, you want to play? Like, you just, like, you literally walk into the building and chill. You don't ask for nothing. You just cool.
You just
there.
Conversation.
Yeah. Like, and that's what I did. I literally went in there.
I smelled it and everything. I ain't moved. Yeah.
Yeah, good conversation. I'm kicking and I'm chilling. Like, I literally just ate nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they was like, well, hey, baby, you want to play? I'm like, I was like, you know what? I actually just ate, but if there's something that I can just like snack on something, like whenever you're done, I'll definitely take it.
I promise I'll pull that move too. So now that's the little code. You can do that though.
That's what I'm saying.
You could be like, I'm full. I just ate, but I take one of them legs.
Yeah, like,
and I get a leg and a roll or something, and I'm just like, and I'm good. I'm not even want this.
Here's the good thing about it. If
roll.
They're cooking, then you be like, you know what? By the time you probably cook, I may eat nibble on something. So yeah, definitely. Like, so you got things like that you can do. But don't ever don't decline immediately, no matter what it is.
I hope we didn't scare people from wanting to come down south. I hope y'all don't try to.
Everybody not like this down.
Yeah. For the majority.
No, apparently, Wildchild saying this is what happens in Texas. So.
Yeah. It's just period all the way across down this whole region.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
But I think that's just period though. I think that's period. Like, if you go to somebody's house and they offer,
I wonder that, like,
and it's just like a water or is it a beverage, or hey, you want something to drink, and you be like, hey, I just take a water. You know, even if it's just a water, just take something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what?
In that sense.
Y'all hit me at 100% velvet at Gmail. I want to know if y'all from up north. Because I don't know this. I know you could be offered something from up north, but is it a problem if you say no? Because down south, if you say no, it's a problem. Up north, it might be like, you hungry? Nah. Alright. It might just be like it's not even a thing. Or if you don't walk to the back of the double wide trailer to see Big Mama.
Hey,
It may not be a thing. But shit, if you listen, this activity already took place. So I'm going to just say it. Even though we're recording prior, I'm going to say it in advance because I speak positivity. The inflatable race was amazing. We had a blast. We loved it. You see that man speaking with faith? Inflatable race here. Talk about it.
I have fun everywhere I go. I'm not about to.
Right?
That's 100%.
So you're just speaking straight up.
That's real shit. Like, I don't care who out there. It can be 2 people or 1,200 people. It don't even matter.
Right.
I'm about to go out there and have some good ass fun at this inflatable place. You know what I'm saying? We about to do some shit.
About the middle.
Because he's wild.
They're wild ones. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard a lot of
You
stuff.
might find me in the inflatable. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a volunteer and make just join that motherfucker. I don't know.
I ain't even gonna say the joke. I thought about it. Moving right on. You can only imagine. Thank goodness for an edited button. I was just gonna move on. Lovely episode. You heard it.
I don't want to know what that joke is.
It was a real bad joke.
FYI, Lynneopoly, we would love for you to be on more episodes when you can, okay? Please. Thank you. She hit the joint.
I got others. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. I miss this.
People been crying.
Yeah,
They in the DMs with tears in their eyes.
they enjoy that woman's perspective, and we need that. We need it. So
Reach out and
we really do need that. Like, you got 3 ninjas over here talking about random shit.
Yeah.
We
need to get
some type
grounded.
of woman's sense of reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, correction all the time.
Yeah.
So,
She do give us some reason here.
And she.
I think I was about to go left a few times with the prostitution and everything. She had to snatch me up. And go,
Yeah. But she also, like, it's a simple balance. And
Yeah.
she breaks. First of all, she breaks you when you in some extra shit. So she breaks you, and that's.
He pointed at somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was.
Oh, now
that's
you
you,
don't know.
Jug.
Now you
That's
don't
you,
know.
Jug. I'm gonna say it right now. That's you, Jug. That's you, Jug.
I approve this message.
Yeah. So,
Well,
she is the.
I just got told on this episode.
Yeah. She breaks you in your 1,100 stories. So
She got
That's
some more
why-
stories to hear outside the podcast.
yeah. So I think it just flows better. Period. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
it when she's here. So
Honey pushing that wrap it up button from the Chappelle show.
yeah, she
Wrap it up.
She was like, I don't mean to interrupt, but that's her pleasant way to do it. But she like, I bet you that I know what she be thinking.
Yeah.
I be doing them like Kanye.
Yeah, she be like, but hold on. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy it, man. God damn it, I enjoy it 100%. 100%.
Amen. Y'all shoot them with them email addresses so they know how to. Matter of fact, we'll start with Lynneopoly, but not just you giving yours. Make sure that you take your Sawildchild.
Oh, please do. I need that. It's been a minute. What you mean you can't? What the hell wrong with you?
So just shout out to everybody, all the listeners, everybody who showed up for the race. We appreciate you. Everybody who didn't laugh at me because I was wearing the Grinch hat. I appreciate that too.
Hey, FYI, can we take that to the race though?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, I'm all the way down. Gundam style. If anybody remembers that, but yeah, go ahead.
And you can reach me on Instagram at Lynneopoly, and that's LYNNEOPOLY. And then on Gmail, my email is Lynneopoly@gmail.com or Lynneopoly.com@gmail.com. So I've heard it both ways.
That's not a mistake. That's how it goes. And if they want to get a hold of Sawildchild, how would they do that?
I gotta get to a place, y'all. It's a place. I gotta think of that military porn. No, I'm just kidding. Joking.
No, she not. No, she not.
No, I'm not. I'm joking.
No, she not. I'm gonna put it out there.
I've heard it both ways. Anyway, so
Get that call girl 6 voice going.
500 vodka. Oh yeah, girl 6.
Hey, that's true. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hey, the way she said, I'm like, oh shit, that's like 1-800.
Yeah, I've got some.
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah. Put your leg up.
I don't think she ready to do it. Right?
You know what? I'll just say it. S.A.
Wait, hold on. No, we not. No, we ain't gonna do my email like that. We are not gonna do my email like that.
Maybe she should say it.
We are not gonna do my email like that. You were disrespectful as hell for even trying to do my email like that. What is wrong with you? Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give her some time.
Thank you.
That's why I just said she's not prepared yet, man.
Yeah, it's been some time. It's okay. So I'm gonna throw my Instagram out there. Hopefully she's ready by the time that I throw my Instagram that she can put this on. All right.
She just come back, yeah.
So you know what it is. I'm bringing this right back on in for the one time. You can reach me on Instagram at Sawildchild 210. That is the Instagram. That's Sawildchild 210. And if Lynneopoly's ready, she does have my email. If not, I'm gonna have her point at me, and then I'll give my email out.
Proceed.
You can reach him at sawildchild@gmail.com. That's SAWILDCHILD@gmail.com.
You heard what she said. We ain't gonna play like you didn't hear. We ain't gonna even play like you didn't hear. You heard what she said.
Woo! And Scorp, how can they get a hold of you?
Yo, wait, hold on, pause. Scorp. You should see Jug sweating right now.
I've got he
heard that. He heard that email, boy, and that boy started sweating. Look at him. Look at him. Nah.
Sugar Pop, could you read my email?
Nah. Bro, we already established. Hey, we established this last year, bro. You don't even worry about it. We established this last year.
Sugar Pop? Like, how you doing? Can't someone do a
Jeez. Go ahead.
That's all 2019. That's not gonna get old for me.
I'm finna put it.
Y'all foolish as hell. Fuck y'all foolish.
First and foremost, give a shout out to everybody. Welcome to Lynneopoly back once again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Once again, give a shout out to our top sponsor, 500 Vodka.
Hey.
Stay thirsty.
They've been barbecuing with us, not milking. Give a shout out to
what the fuck does that mean, man? The fuck is?
Yes.
I know what barbecue is, but what the fuck is mildew have to do with fucking barbecue? The fuck, man? I don't know what the fuck that means.
I will explain.
Just do your thing.
I will explain.
It pisses me off every time you say it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Give a shout out to all the children that's around the board. Give a shout out to all the listeners, the cookie lady, Golden Nuts, the whole state of Mississippi, the whole state of Texas, all the listeners, overseas. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We love it.
We love it.
Appreciate it. You can reach me at ScorpionKing 3305@gmail.com. Or if you want to hit me up on the gram, you can hit me at Scorpion_King_@201.
With that being said, you already know what it was and what it is and what it's always going to be. As Sawildchild said, want some of that 500 vodka, make sure to go to Total Wine. Mm-hmm. Get yourself some, and you can always check them out on their website, 500vodka.com, to get some info.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, take your left hand, your right hand. No, you're not going to do the hokey pokey. Just put them in the air and go ahead and raise the roof. We out this biatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
We be clubbing.